Photographers don't have human souls. They were brought into our realm by demon babies to gather information for the hell people in order to escape the frozen caves of our underworld. This is why photographers capture light, so they say, but it's really for Satan. Doesn't mean if 5 of them showed me the photos they took, I would refuse their needs. I'll help them.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So in the search for the world's greatest photographers, you can email me your photo, cameraconspiracies@disciples.com. One photo, tell me what you shot on, give me your social media link, and then I will show you what you should have done with your crap. And as a side note, we're on the Nikon Z30 with the 40mm Tony-2, Glimmer Glass 1, possibly overexposed in auto white balance, because when I set a custom white balance, Nikon does not agree that I'm beautiful anymore, and it makes my face red, and I no longer like Nikon colors. So auto is better. Okay, that's what we're starting off. Yeah, nothing weird about that. Okay, just a man hanging from a bus, a hippie bus. I don't know what you're going for in the shot. What is this supposed to convey to us? It's symmetrical, except your left hip is drooping because you don't wear barefoot shoes, but whatever. You got some grip strength at least. You're on level 3 of the monkey strength program. I can see that. Well done. I don't understand this photo. I'm not drawn to it in any way, but whatever. It does remind me of a shot I took, and I managed to capture the choice between imminent death from above or below. What do you choose in that situation? If you go up, there's a velociraptor waiting to eat you and claw your eyes out. If you drop, you're in a pool of lava now, aren't you? It's a tough decision. It's like, do you want to be eaten alive or burnt? I don't know, like photographers are from hell, so they would probably choose to drop back into their home, but mine's the better shot. I conveyed the danger. That's what you lacked. You're just hanging for no reason. But thank you, Brian Rouse. Is he on Instagram or YouTube? No idea. Did he send me a link? No. Do I know what this was shot on? I'm going to have to guess a GoPro 6. And we're moving on from his life. Okay, nothing weird about this. Oh, boy. Oh, we are getting the creeps. We are getting the creeps to come out of the closet. Okay, it's a little staged. I feel like this was a photo shoot. You actually planned this shot. That's what scares me the most. I'm like, let's do this. Let's put this guy on. What is that, goth paint? Did you paint your face white and then the black circles, or are you that unhealthy with your kidney health? Just let me know down below. You got a little green light on this. Oh, it's so mysterious and green. It's just an LED light off in the corner of the room. I hope the battery runs out, you piece of shit. No, I don't believe that guy is dead. Nor do I believe this guy knows anything about witches' spells. He's never read that book. But okay. I guess you had fun for a night summoning demons like you usually do to bring you back to hell. It reminds me of a shot I took in a similar room, but I had a blue jay and he was protecting the man from the spell, because what most people didn't realize was he wasn't dead. He was just had an out-of-body experience, and the spirit being was stuck behind the bookshelf wanting to return to the body, but the blue jay was actually preventing it from happening. He's like, you need a break from this fat body. You could use a break. So stay out there for a while. Stretch the legs. You don't have any? Your shot is not as good as mine. Move on. So let's all go subscribe to Matt Jacobs Productions on Instagram or YouTube. Your choice, for more hell realm visions of the night. Okay, let's switch into custom white balance just to see if my face turns super lobster red. I like to learn while I film. Okay, now I customed. I frickin' used a chart. We nailed it. Do I have more or less acne than the previous gentleman? That's what we learned today. And I'm soon gonna take off the glimmer glass filter for more 3D pop. Okay, let's get to the next one. Why are you doing this to me? Like, what is this? These are the people who watch my show. I thought you were photographers, like professionals, and I was the amateur. But what is this? There's not one damn thing separated from the background. What is the subject? Is it the school thing? Is there a football team that's like 0-17 this year? What's in the little swamp? Zero 3D pop. Is this a point and shoot? Is my first guess, or a phone? The worst over sharpening in the leaves I've ever seen. Color science? Not one that I would recommend. This is possibly the worst shot we've seen so far. They're only getting worse. Oh, man. It does remind me of a shot I got, but when I was there, I noticed that there was a guy hanging from the roof next to a giant kitten who was also hanging. So it's like, someone better save them, and the only person that was there was a lady, and she had crutches, and she was standing on a turtle. Turtles are pretty slow on their own. But then, like, once the turtle swims her to shore, you can imagine how long it took her to get up, and then the real conundrum is, who will she choose to save? Is she a cat person? Is she gonna save the giant cat? Can she even lift it? She has crutches. What's that for? Is lower back pain? A hip displacement? Who's she gonna save? And will they hang on for that long time? Probably 35 minutes it took her to get there. It's the better shot. There's a lot of big story there. Where's your story? There's nothing there. You're just at a school with an 0-17 football team and nobody's there. Nothing was there. Get a better camera. This is the one case where it's like, oh, gear doesn't matter. It does for you, because what the hell was this? Where's the Leica pop? Move on. He didn't tell us his social. I wonder why. We have now removed the glimmer glass filter, and now 3D pop has been increased by 18%. Oh, that is fun times. Let's get to another shot, shall we? We got two more. Okay. Oh, man. I've seen better video footage in HD 240p. Mine was sharper. Your highlights are clipping. The colors, you're out in bright noon sunlight. Oh, have you heard of golden hour? Oh, man. Zero 3D pop. What is this on? A bridge cam? Did you do a bridge cam? Is that what you just watched Marcus Pick's video breakdown of the bridge cam? And then you bought one? Harsh shadows, washed out colors, clipping highlights, zero interest. You cropped it like 190%. It does remind me of a shot I took, but my bird was standing on Biden's head. And I found it was more interesting that way. He's a good president. The world's much better off now, for sure. So look at all the great improvements we've had. Inflation? What are you talking about? Strawberries were always like $12 for a little bushel. That's fine. Who could complain about that? So we just eat white rice and beef jerky. Like, that's fine. Who needs healthy foods? I don't like fruits and vegetables. I'm on a carnivore diet by choice. It's not because they're $18 a bushel. I love Biden. He's great. I'm going to vote. Aren't you? You're not going to vote for him again. Come on. He's fun, isn't he? He's fun. I enabled douche tuber mode. Confirmed. Confirmed on that one. Okay, last shot. We actually have some EXIF data. Thank you. We got a Nikon D3500 with a vintage Nikkor SC 50mm 1.4 ton. Okay, we got a dog. It's a soft, pleasing portrait of a dog. His eye is not in focus, but I don't mind it. I don't mind that your bullshit Nikon camera focused on the whiskers. That's fine. We're ignoring that. We got a guy in the background. He's just sitting there, pretending he's like drapes or something. He's not. That's his arm. And he's probably wearing blue jeans. Frickin' criminal pants. Oh boy. A bunch of stuff in the background that makes no sense. Dog's looking up at a snack that he's not allowed to eat or something. It's an okay shot. I wouldn't print it. Not like the one I took that day, where the dog was surrounded by cats. Mysterious cats, and he's the one dog in the cat village. And kind of stands out. It's similar to that photo with the blue frowning faces, but there's one yellow smiling one. And you could be the smiling dog in a town of mean cats. That could be you. So like, choose your background wisely. You could have moved and got the guy with the red shirt out of the way. What's he even doing there? Did he eat too much? And he's tired? He couldn't move? What are all the things? Is that a chair? Like a flower patterned chair with some like metal thing hanging? What are all the things in the background? Why don't you use Photoshop, you piece of shit? So the search continues for the perfect photographer. They were not found today. That's all we know for sure, but maybe in the emails to come, they will be there. Will I one day be so inspired by a photo that I print it and hang it in my show? That's a possibility. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? Email cameraconspiracies@disciples.com for your chance to submit something better. Come on, at least try. Oh, God. Subscribe for more videos.